guys, welcome my YouTube channel. My name is Ingu too. I film on love, life, and faith. If you are joining me for the first time, you're welcome. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for 500 plus subscribers. Thank you, Natotela, Nitumezi, Ziko, Mo, Gracia, Twalumba. All the good stuff. So thank you so much. And I'm so glad to be here. And thank you for just, clicking this video to watch. And yeah, so in today's video, we're talking all things pregnancy, my labor story, pregnancy Q&A, and all the good stuff. So if you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell against it, and get notified whenever I post a new video. Share this video with somebody, like this video, and you might not be pregnant, but you can still learn for the future, or you can share it with somebody who is, yeah. So yeah. So firstly, you guys, my labor story. So my EDD was 2nd December 2023. And for a first pregnancy, most people say you might deliver before that. Others say you might deliver 2 weeks after your EDD. So I was like, whichever, whatever, whenever it happens, but in God's time, okay? That was more open to it being before, like maybe a week before or in the week prior to my EDD, because a girl was tired. I mean, yeah. So my EDD was approaching and there were no signs here and there, and I was just like, God, over to you, okay? Yeah. So I slept on the 1st of December, and 2nd of December around 03, I felt my stomach paining, which had never happened my entire pregnancy. And I was like, okay. So anyways, I just went to the bathroom, I peed and went back to sleep. And yeah, it wasn't that bad. So I'm like, okay, went back to sleep. And at 5, I woke up again and I'm like, this pain, what is it? Okay. So I went to pee again, and yeah, I went to the bathroom and went back to sleep. Then the pain started to feel, a little bit uncomfortable, and like I was sleeping, but that sleep where, what's the word? Yeah, easily awakened. Okay, a light sleep, I must say. Yeah, so it was kind of like a light sleep, and yeah, 5:30 eventually I woke up, and then I began to experience like consistent pain. Not really consistent, because like 7 minutes, 8 minutes, it was fluctuating, but then it was, painful. So those were the contractions, they had begun. Okay. So eventually around 6, mom woke up, like, hi, good morning. How are you? How did you sleep? I'm like, I slept well, though I'm feeling some kind of pain in my stomach. And she's like, okay, that's labor. Your water doesn't need to break, or yeah, so that's labor. Let's just go to the hospital. And yeah, so we got ready, bathed and all that. So I was bathing, my mucus plug came out. Is that TMI? Kaya. Anyways, yeah. So from there we went to the hospital. So that was like around 10. Yeah, around 10 we started off for the hospital. And my contractions at that time had become more consistent. That was like around 10. They became more consistent, like 5 minutes apart, because I downloaded the tracker to like see what's happening. Okay. So they were like 5 minutes apart, and we reached the hospital, and at some point I think it even got like to 3 minutes apart. But we're like, oh, okay. Yeah, so we reached there, I was checked, and I was already at a 4. I was 4 centimeters dilated, and I was like, oh wow. Okay, so from there, they asked me, have you eaten? So apparently that morning, I was feeling nausea, I was feeling like vomiting. And the surprising thing is, my entire pregnancy, I did not vomit, you guys. I think I vomited once. I was given a certain drug, which I really think did not sit well with my system. So that's what caused me to vomit. But apart from that, I never vomited. So I was like, okay, this is so strange, weird. I'm sure a girl was like, I want to come out. Okay. If it means through the mouth, it's through the mouth. Yeah. So the nurses are like, this is a labor, my friend. You gotta eat. You need energy. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I ordered some food, and brother mom went to order some food for me. And yeah, the food came. And guys, I was trying to eat. The food was looking nice, but the energy, I did not have the energy to eat that meal. Oh my God. So I got a chip. I ate a contraction would start. I'm just like, I can't do this. I think I ate like 2 or 3 fries, and I just failed to eat. And then mom noticed that my contractions had become like more consistent, and she was like, no, let me tell the nurses come and check on you. So they came to check again, and then she's like, oh my God, this baby is almost out. I'm like, what? Yeah, and eventually we went to push the baby out, and yeah, that's how she was born. And yeah, we welcomed our bundle of joy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was mine. It was a pretty, it was a positive experience, I must say, because others really have negative experiences, but we probably have better ones in the future. Okay, yeah. So that was it, and yeah, and looking back, I'm so grateful to God. Yeah, so I pushed like around 12:55 for those who are wondering. So it was like 2 hours from the time I got the hospital. So I'm grateful we arrived early, because if we just said, oh, let's sit. So advice, please, when you just feel contractions, or for me, my water didn't even break. So I don't know how that feels. Maybe on the next one, I will know how it feels. But yeah, so just rush to the hospital and be helped. Okay. Okay, so into the Q and A. We don't have many questions, but we'll answer what we have. Okay. All right. So the first one was, what made you take a pregnancy test? What made me take a pregnancy test is I started to feel more hungry than usual, because I didn't have what do they call this? The nausea, the morning sicknesses, all that. I didn't have that. And my doctor was like, "You are among the 1% of the nine of 1% of women who don't have morning sickness." And I'm like, "Glory to God, glory, hallelujah." Anyways, yeah. So for me, I felt more hungry than usual, and I was like, "Okay, let me just take a pregnancy test," which I did, and it came out positive. And yeah, so that's what made me take a pregnancy test. How was your pregnancy experience? So it was a 10 out of 10. It was good. Yeah, despite third trimester, you guys, it was hot. Like already with global warming, I think it was October, like for I don't know, October, November, December. Okay, I gave birth early December, but it was hot. So find me at work with a glass with a kama cup where I've done freeze it, and maybe I'll insert a picture here, but you guys, it was hot. I don't love that heat. Okay, yeah, so it was hot, but otherwise, it was overall, it was a good experience, and yeah. And okay, for those who say they miss being pregnant, what exactly do you miss? What? Maybe the privileges of okay, you can take a seat there. Those some people are not that kind. They will just watch you and be like, "Girl, we came here first. You can stand." Though, guys, please be be more kind. The others, most people are on the good side of life. So yeah, apart from those privileges, otherwise, personally, I don't miss being pregnant. I love me being me. Okay. Yeah. How big was your baby? And did you have any stitches if it was very big? Okay, so mine was 3.69 kg. She was a big baby, but yeah. And yes, I did have stitches because she was a big baby. And yeah, but those some people don't have. But I think maybe that's if your baby is like quite smaller, and good for you, because and you guys, one thing that I was not told, like everybody said labor is painful and what. They never told me that the aftermath of labor is painful. Because I never prepared for that. So I'm telling you, okay? Though, let's hope your case will not be my case. But otherwise, I think that, after you push out the baby, I just like, oh, wow, I can rest. And then the midwife goes like, yeah, told mama. I'm just like, what? I never expected this. So yeah, because I thought like, oh wow, because they say once you push out your baby, you just feel back to normal. What? And I was ready for that, like to just feel back to normal. But on the contrary, that was not it. It took me a few weeks to feel back to normal. But yeah, we are grateful we feel back to normal. Okay. Okay. Have you managed to lose the baby fat after giving birth, and what has helped? All right, so yes, I managed to lose some, or rather most of the baby fat. And personally, what helped me is 5 weeks after I gave birth, is it 6 weeks after I gave birth, I went into prayer and fasting. So please don't do it. Don't follow me. Do it at your own terms. Please don't say, no, I'm going to did it, I'll do it. Because you're breastfeeding and all that. So yeah. So I'm breastfeeding as well. And they say when you're breastfeeding, you also lose weight. So yeah. So breastfeeding and yeah, I went into the fast. I think that really helped a great deal, because I think I lost about 8 kg. Yeah, during my fast, because I had gained, you guys, I think I gained 15 plus kg. And I'm like, wow. But yeah, we moved. So now I have like 3 kg to go. And yeah, so that's what has helped me. Really, I'm not really dieting and all that, though I don't have like a regular 3 meals. No, no, no. Once in a while I do, but mostly it's usually late breakfast and dinner and maybe a snack in between. So maybe that has also helped me. And yeah, so I managed to lose most of it. Glory to God. And I hope to lose more. Though my belly fat, you guys, hasn't gone completely, but I'm just like, girl, have grace on yourself, okay? You did this thing for 9 months. And anyway, they say it takes 9 months for your body to get back to normal because you grew that baby 9 months. So yeah, so I'm just giving myself grace and going with the flow. Though I've started exercises here and there, but I'm not consistent, like girl. So I hope to be more consistent and yeah, lose more weight. So those are the few questions we had, and some things that I would say, or rather yeah, what I'll let you know is guys, pregnancy, you really need to pray all throughout your pregnancy journey. And also it's a faith journey, I must say. And yeah, it this time around it will require your faith. Yes, your husband's faith is necessary, but you're the one carrying the baby and all that stuff. He won't be with you 24/7, so you also need your faith for this pregnancy. Okay. So yeah, work on your faith and just build up yourself, okay? Also, another thing that I would say is keep your EDD private. Don't go about telling everybody, okay? I made that mistake. Okay, I didn't tell everybody. I told some people, but this time around, I think I'm just gonna tell my mom, my husband, and just a few people, okay? Because okay, yes, maybe this person was asking like out of goodwill and all the good stuff, but it got to me, okay? In a point that your EDD is approaching and someone asks you to say, oh, are you feeling any signs of giving birth? What? I'm like, no, I'm not feeling any signs. And you might start feeling nervous, anxious, all those things. So you don't want to feel that. So please just don't tell people your EDD. Let them just say, oh, I've given birth. Yeah. Because they will stress you for nothing. So you don't need that stress, okay? So yeah, keep your EDD private. Yeah, and thank me later. Yes, also another thing is constantly pray over your pregnancy, constantly pray over your baby, pray whatever prayer you can think of. Um, I watched a video some time back, I think by Tosin, and she just said when she thought of anything, she prayed. I was just like, some things is okay to copy you guys. I was just like, anytime I think of something, I'll pray. I'll pray like God bless her with cute eyebrows, such things. And she has such shaped eyebrows, okay? So I mean, just whatever you can think about, pray about that her organs will be fine. My mother would say, pray that her organs should be like, she will pray, let her organs be fine, her heart, her lungs, her kidneys, all those things, okay? So pray. Anything you can think about. This morning, my husband was telling me, even for the complexion, pray. So yeah, you guys, there's nothing too small or too big to pray about. And so anything you can think about, do pray over that your child. Pray even for your nurses, your midwives, your doctors, that God will give them the required wisdom, the skill, that there will be no confusion on that particular day. They will not misbehave. They will be in the mood to work. They will not be lazing around. All the good stuff. So whatever you can think about, pray about it. Okay. And lastly, what I'll say is get the required knowledge. Yes, that's so necessary. For me, whenever I'm stepping into a new season of life or just something that I've never embarked on, what I would do is like get information relating that topic. So when it came to pregnancy, it was quite hard to find like content or books that say so until God remembered me, guys. And one of my mothers sent us a book on pregnancy. Such a good read, and it just like helped me all throughout my pregnancy. And now when I hear someone is pregnant, I'm just like, you should read this. The title is Supernatural Childbirth, and it's really a good book. Please read it if you can find it. Read it. It's such an amazing book. Yeah. And just get the required knowledge from your midwives, from your gynecologist, from anybody. Get the required knowledge, and not from anybody, because other people will tell you other things. I remember, you guys, one particular day I met this lady. So it's a lady I know for hi, hello, and what. So this particular evening, I was coming from work and I found her. Then she's like, "Mommy, I know got there for more." Or rather, it's like, "Oh, you're pregnant." I'm like, "Yes, I am." Like you can see, okay. So I was getting into this shop. She's like, "Oh, let me just wait for you. I tell you one or two things." I'm like, "Okay." So she waited for me, you guys, and then she started telling me, "Leba, no way. Labor is not your friend." I'm like, "Okay." And then she tells me, "So, if you don't give birth fast, the nurses will be on you. Huh? Shanshan, she said. So, kutwa shiteko ifi, you can do this and that." And I'm like, Anyways, in that moment, you guys are just like, thank you, man. I don't tell her, I don't tell her, herself, but if we are number one, so not catch the point because of this and that. So at the end of the day, you guys, I'm telling you, just be discerning because people will tell you all manner of things. Okay. So I just, out of respect, said thank you very much. But of course, I did not go and do it because why? Okay. So yeah, that's about it. So that was it. If there's anything that I've left out, please feel free to comment in the comment section below and other good stuff. So thank you for watching, and yeah, please share this video with somebody and see you in the next video. Okay. And guys, have you watched my last video? Have you? Hmm? So in the last video, I was cooking some lumanda in a way that you have never seen, okay? In a bougie way. So please go ahead and watch it, all right? Okay, thank you so much. Have a good week, good day, good month, good everything.